I have got a serious case of the Mondays.
Y'all ready for the big show?
I hate Mondays.
I don't work Mondays.
Say what?
Talk about a case of the Mondays.
Listen, I say we don't air this show.
What are you talking about?
As they say in Hollywood, the show must go on.
It's Monday Madness.
This is the show for you.
Let's go.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. TV personality Stephen Colbert announced late last week that he would fund every existing grant request South Carolina public school teachers have made on the education crowdfunding website DonorsChoose.org. Colbert has partnered with Share Fair Nation and ScanSource to fund nearly 1,000 projects for more than 800 teachers at over 375 schools, totaling almost $1 million in funding. Well done, Stephen Colbert. Adam Levine might sing about needing a little sweetness in his life, but a powdered sugar bombing probably wasn't the way he wanted to get it. The Maroon 5 singer had a lot of white stuff hurled at him Wednesday evening outside the Jimmy Kimmel Live show in Hollywood, where he'd just taped an appearance and was focused on signing autographs for a few fans. 4 people who were around him also got hit with smaller doses of the sweet stuff, but Levine was clearly the target. Naveed Farsi was immediately grabbed by show security, who then notified the LAPD. It's been only a month now since Levine was attacked by a fan on stage while he was performing in Anaheim. As a Mother's Day surprise, Ashton Kutcher remodeled his mother's house. How's your monogrammed vegetable peeler looking now? There's a new app out there called Card Block that will block everything about the Kardashians. Well, except when one of the Kardashians discovers the cure for cancer. That will probably show up. A new, deadly, state-of-the-art army tank that the Russians will show during this week's military parade broke down last week during a rehearsal on the streets of Moscow, which gave the Russians the chance to test their new 21st century cutting-edge tow truck. ISIS has released photos of a 5-star hotel it's renovated for its fighters. It's a 262 luxury suite hotel with swimming pools and tennis courts. ISIS playing tennis? I wouldn't think that they'd go anywhere near a game that uses the word love. Justin Bieber will have a cameo in Zoolander 2. So now he can add actor to the resume that already includes musician and despicable monster. An Arizona school bus driver of elementary school students is in trouble after he locked the doors so that no one could get off until they stopped misbehaving. His punishment will be to have to drive a bus full of elementary school students. A Pennsylvania man was arraigned on charges that he used his 9-year-old daughter as part of a scam going door to door to collect cash for bogus advance orders of Girl Scout cookies. Investigators say that the scam probably would have been even more successful if the little girl had been the one wearing the Girl Scout uniform. A new medical study says that the ringing of cell phones of pregnant women startles their fetuses. What I'd like to know is, where in the world on their bodies are these women carrying their cell phones? Whole Foods is launching a chain of supermarkets aimed directly at millennials. If you buy $50 worth of groceries, you get a free selfie stick. The NFL is considering suspending Tom Brady for the deflated footballs. The only athletes who should be suspended for having deflated balls are Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. Speaking of deflated balls, New York Yankees' Alex Rodriguez hit his 661st home run, passing Willie Mays for 4th place. I've seen the public not care about things before, but this is the most the public has not cared about something since Vanilla Ice announced his comeback. And WWE reported its highest ever quarterly earnings last week. Meanwhile, 20 million people watched Bruce Jenner's interview, and Paul Blart 2 is still the nation's top comedy. My point? America is totally screwed. Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of The Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out The Being Frank Show starring Frank D'Angelo, live Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern, right here on NSS.